That's the come hither.
As you look behind me, we see young kids consuming fresh fruits and vegetables, making their own choices.
This is last year's honeycomb, and that's really good. This is a new Sataki Evolution machine. With this, we've increased our speed 3 times.
Until you actually get out here and you experience, failure and loss, you don't really know what you're getting into.
This garden is helping transform lives all up and down these blocks. It's a place of hope.
The experience of climbing up into the crowns of these giant ancient beings is just out of this world. There's a whole another level of structure up in the canopy that you can't really get a feeling for, appreciation for, until you're up in the crown.
One of the most difficult challenges was Summit Tunnel. At 1,660 feet, it's the longest of 11 tunnels carved by the Chinese through the Sierra on either side of Donner Pass. So the progress is really slow and painstaking, and because the tunnel took about a year and a half to build.
Yeah, it was less than 2 feet a day for the most part. So you can still see the drill holes that they drilled here for the blasting powder, and these were all drilled by hand, and it was a 2-man team, and you'd have one guy holding the drill bit and turning it as they go, and the other guy hitting it with the hammer.
We're driving on Old Highway 40, just approaching Donner Pass. This is one of America's most historic highways, and we're driving it in this beautiful 1929 Ford Model A. It's the perfect way to revisit the wild early days of motoring over the Sierra.
Last year in Sacramento County, there were more than 18,000 domestic violence-related calls to 911. Our law enforcement agencies respond to more domestic violence-related calls than any other types of reported incidents. These calls pose some of the most dangerous situations for law enforcement to confront.
Our county prosecutes thousands of domestic violence cases each year. Unfortunately, there are many more cases that go unreported, and the victims are just falling through the cracks.
If you're the adventurous type who looks at whitewater like this and thinks, wow, that looks like fun, then this is the video for you. This is the Feather River in California's Plumas County. And with spectacular stretches of whitewater like this, it's a favorite destination for whitewater paddlers from all over the country. Perhaps you've already taken some lessons and braved some rapids. Or maybe you're just thinking about it. Either way, it's important to remember that along with the thrills of whitewater paddling come some considerable dangers. So today, we'll be showing you some of the key things you need to know to improve your safety on the river, whether you're in a raft or a kayak.